Here we are live at aromaG's Botanica, and it's been a couple of weeks since we've done the tarot readings. That's because we've been busy redecorating the store. We're nowhere near finished, but we did need that first 2 weeks to be able to solidly focus on it, because the store is open 7 days a week. We can't close to redecorate. We have to move everything on every single shelf one at a time to like paint behind it and then move everything back. And we're talking about little bitty bottles. Shout out to all the employees who've been helping with that. They're putting things back on the shelf. Bern has been putting all the stones back. Um, and Hannah George has helped a lot with painting the hallway, which is now, um, it was like purple on one side and yellow on the other. And now it is a deep midnight blue. And we've done all this stenciling where it is covered in gold stars all over the place. So it looks very celestial. It sort of looks like the back of the tarot deck on all the walls, except with a deeper blue. Go to our social media and you'll see pictures of it. Go to our Facebook or our Instagram and you're going to see pictures of those two rooms. The first room we did in like a deep, almost I wouldn't say forest green. I would go deeper than that. Is there such a thing as midnight green? I don't know, but it really makes all the herb jars and everything pop. We're still trying to tackle the ceilings. We're putting in black ceiling tiles, going for this dark academia, dark bohemian look. So that's what we've been doing there. Also, I have been working on the past couple of days while I take a break from decorating. I've been working on wrapping up some writing projects. My new book, Hecate, the Goddess of Witchcraft. This is my copy, just arrived in the mail last night. So this is now for sale on Amazon. It's not in the store yet. When I order for the store, I get like 100 copies in. It takes a couple of weeks for them to show up. But you can get it on Amazon. And if you're wanting it for your metaphysical shop, you can go to Ingram and actually order copies wholesale straight from there. I have a couple of books coming out. People wonder how I can turn out so many books at once. It's because I write constantly. And I have all these pieces of books where I start one, go to the other one, go back until one day I finally get the urge to, I've only got 3 chapters to finish this. And I hunker down and do the editing and get the books out. So I have lots of books like that already, mostly done. So Hecate just came out. And I have another book, a new book, which I haven't announced yet, which is already available on Amazon, which is Tarot Magic, how to do spells with tarot cards. Let me see. Let me just show that to you really quick. Because that's you're a captive audience here. You are the people talking about who we talk about tarot with. It just came out on Amazon. Of course, I don't even have my copy of it yet. So you guys could easily get it before I do. Present, share screen. Let's see. Am I sharing my screen? There we are. So, yes, this book of mine just released on Amazon too. Tarot Magic. It is spell spreads and sorcery using the tarot deck. So it's 147 pages. It's really comprehensive how you cast spells using tarot cards. So that one, and then I have another one coming out called The Sacred Phallus, which is all about phallic symbols and how they're used magically. And I'm wrapping up a couple of other books that I've been working on. One is Money Magic, and then I have a few more. Yeah, I have a whole folder of books, mainly done, but I have to get that itch to finish them. So that's what I've been doing: redecorating the store, writing books, publishing books. I have been making lots of mystery boxes for aromaG's. We've got some new pins coming in. You can see I'm using one of the new mugs. We got all sorts of new stuff. And also, I want to give a shout out to one of my favorite clients, and they have sent me a early birthday present. My birthday is the 26th, and it has become, I think, one of my favorite things. This is two types of blue topaz. The darker ones are iolite, and there's diamonds in the center. And I've been wearing this. What I'm doing is turning it into my own talisman, my own amulet. So I've been wearing it a lot. I'm going to be putting it on my altar all weekend. But yeah, it has become one of my new favorite things. So let's pull a card for the week. What's happening? What's going to happen this week? And then we have our first super sticker. You shuffle the cards. What's going on? Oh, this cool. Norma says the 26th is her son and grandson's birthday. Happy Taurus birthday. Yes, I will be 58. I know. I only look 29, right? Premature white beard. Okay, card for the week. What's the energy of this week going to be? Oh, shit. Now, we don't need this. It must have something to do with politics. Because I don't accept this in my world. I don't know about you. I don't want the week to be the Tower card. So be prepared. Anything could happen. So Joanna has a $50 super sticker. That means she gets 3 cards. If you want a super sticker, Joanna's generous and likes to support aromaG's Botanica, but it does only cost you $5. To do that, remember, if you want, we haven't talked about this in a while. If you want me to read 3 cards instead of 1, it's at the $5, the green level, will get you 3 cards, or the $1 level if you want me to keep going when our time runs out. So Joanna's question is 3 cards in her husband's healing. Well, cards are sticking together this morning. Come on. Interesting. So Page of Wands is the first one. You know, that's about a message coming. I think that is more about some sort of procedure. Maybe he's going to have, you're going to get, some information about something that needs to be done. The Emperor card is really just your husband. It's daddy. He's very proud. At one time, he was very important. It does. Aging sucks for him, which it does for all of us. And then the last one is 9 of Wands, which, look, the guy's beat up, the guy's bandaged, but he's still standing. It can be sometimes interpreted as a card of healing, meaning that someone is they've gone through a lot. They have healing to do. They have to go through this process, but they're still standing. It turns out good in the end. So that's a good thing. So yeah, you're going to find out there's a procedure that needs to be done. He's going to go through it. He's going to be a trooper during it, be the emperor, and then he'll come out on the other side with some healing that needs to be done, but he'll still stand tall and be firm about it. So that is good news for Daddy. TGP, I'm president, almost all accounted for. Some of my marbles get out of play. Sitting on exercise bike waiting for me to come in. All right. And M Lady said, can I have a card on why? I'm so anxious. I could probably be watching the news too much. I don't know. 9 of Pentacles. It has something to do with money or control. At work, do you feel out of control? Do you feel like you're not in charge of the things you're supposed to be in charge? Maybe other people are butting into your business, or someone trying to take power from you. I did skip Inspired Soul. Sorry. Who wants a general message? Let me go back up to that. Well, it's the Hangman. You're sort of in suspension right now. Things just aren't moving in the way you want it to, or maybe it's a slow project that isn't taking off like it should. Just hang in there. It'll eventually, all the blood rushes to his head and he has to go upright again. It just sometimes just takes some time. Let's see. Lots of people chatting in the chat. Let me find the questions. Debbie Ross, may I have a card, please? And thank you. Nine of Wands. It's a time of creativity approaching or coming up with ideas that get you out of situations or solve problems. So I think you'll have the tools you need when a problem arises, something you'll creatively find your way out of, if that makes sense. I'm going to skip over to Lenormand. Cards for the next one. Aurora Love and Light. Hello again. Will my event this weekend lead to a lot of opportunities? Let's see. It's a card of sacrifice. Intuitively, if I had to look at this one, it would be the event may not turn out exactly like you want it to in your mind, but it tells you not to give up. Keep doing events, keep doing these things. The momentum will build to get to the point where all these opportunities will arise. So don't expect them all to come from this one event, but also don't stop doing events. Don't stop planning things. Keep doing it, and it'll build momentum. Jennifer Whitus, may I have a card, please? Okay, I have to tell you all about a question that came into me from an Etsy person. They were talking about they wanted a candle spell so that their crush would call them. First of all, y'all stop that shit. Just call whoever you want to go out with. Just sit around waiting for, I want them to call me. No. Anyway, and then I got a message again before I could respond that said, I found it. He's married. Do you have any spells to separate a third party? And I just replied back. I said, honey, if he's married, you're the third party. So y'all knock off this nonsense of trying to get other people's husbands. especially when he's just a crush. It's not somebody you've been having an affair with. It's not somebody that you each fallen in love with. It's somebody you have a crush on, and you're trying to figure out how to steal someone's husband like some man hungry cat. I mean, get some self respect. That's what I say. Ask me for these kind of spells. The third party. You're the third party, hooker. Lord, y'all. Magic isn't something you just. People come to me with stuff they want to play. Knock off the playing. Magic is serious business. Magic is about bending the universe to your will. It's not for these frivolous bullshit stuff. Especially trying to steal the husband of someone you barely even know you have a crush on. Choose someone else. Get some self-respect, y'all. Get some self-respect. And quit wasting my time with horse shit. And I mean that for y'all too. Don't do your own spells about horse shit. Do it for important things. Do it for things that are life-changing, that will make a difference in your life and other people's life, and not this basic stuff. Don't be basic. Don't be basic with your magic. Or ask other people to do basic stuff for magic. Am I getting comments on this? I got to scroll back up. TGP, keep it in Laura Strobel, hookah. Anyone from a fan of True Blood, Lafayette would always call people hookah. Let me get back to the. Jennifer, did I answer your question? You know what? I can't remember. So you're going to get another one if I didn't. The moon card, which some things are just not meant to be known right now. So the answer could go, whatever you're thinking of, the answer could go either way. More information will present itself later. Aurora 11 like. Wonderful. Could you put a link in the chat? Difficult to do depending on where you are. If you go to Amazon.com looking for my books, just type in Gregory Lee White and my author page will come up. Tanya, have a card, please, for my time off next week. What's going to go on in your time off? It won't go as smooth as you want it to be. Lots of hills to climb, lots of mountains to climb. Do all you can now to get some chores and stuff out of the way to make it run a little bit smoother. Don't leave anything left undone. And hopefully that will help. And also tell people to leave you alone next week. Don't call me with your crap questions. I'm off. Leave me alone. Hello, Norma. So nice to find this channel. Thank you. DGP. So what's a phallic? Please show. Not in these free readings. That is aromaG's After Dark. K for sight. May I get a general card for the week? Shuffling. We are shuffling. Queen of Wands. She's creative. She's intuitive. She's down to earth. She probably plants her own garden, even though she has servants to do it. But yeah, it's about being creative. It's about doing your own thing this week. Do things that help ground you. Don't get too involved in doing a bunch of stuff for other people this week. Keith Jackson wants a card. Five of Pentacles, poor pitiful me card. it's about overlooking your opportunities, overlooking um, chances to get things right. It can be a card of self-examination. What am I doing to contribute to what's going on right now? What's going on wrong in my life? So not always a fun card, but it does ask that you do some self-examination. What things did I do to lead me up to where I am? Vera Marie, my bearded dragon passed away 3 days ago. I'm having a hard time coping. Can you tell me if she's with my tortoise in paradise? You told my ancestors are guiding me during this trying time. Here we are with her again, Nine of Pentacles, which is, it's also a paradise card. She's got everything going on. And look, she's even got her little falcon with her. So there is a nod to a pet in this card. So I think the answer to your question is yes, because that's sort of everything was blooming in that card. It's sort of a paradise. So, yeah, and if there is an ancestor looking over you, it's probably a grandmotherly like figure. Anita Parker wants a general card. Someone says after that, Melissa, so I'm coming in today. Do you have these in person? I can only guess you meant my book. And as I said, it takes a couple of weeks for them to get into the store. No, they're not there. You have to go to Amazon to get it. Sharon, Anita, yikes. It'll be a little, this doesn't have to mean complete and utter heartbreak. It can just be, there's going to be a little bit of sadness and some disappointment coming up in the next couple of days. So try to take it with a grain of salt. Don't let it linger. Whatever happens, accept it, move on. Don't let it ruin your day. Don Crosser, may I have a card for health, please? I gotta rush up. We're getting yikes. No, remember, the death card doesn't mean death. It means the end of something. You ask this in terms of a card for health. I think this more means something like it can be the end of a sickness. It could be the end of a certain regime, something you're trying to improve health and you're going to move on to something else. I really don't think this means you're going to croak this weekend. I think it just means something you're doing for your health is going to wrap up and you may move on to another modality or something like that. DGP is also sending you healing vibes, they say. Allison, my dog hit by a car and is struggling at this time. I have a card for his healing, please. Oh, the Magician. That's good. He's going to, the universe is going to pull out all of its tools to help with his healing. You notice the Magician, he has all the tools in front of him. So, yeah, I think that's a good card for that. Imelda, good morning. May I have a card, please? Oh, sorry, Christy, I skipped you. I'll come back. Imelda's is, it's a good happy card. Whatever your question is, things are going to turn out fine. I'm moving quickly now because we're running out of time. Christy Morris just wants a card. Another one that's happy time. Everything turns out fine. It's wonderful. The kids are dancing. Hey, we all got a surprise. We all get something good. Norma, a card on the inside on how my job interview went this Tuesday. Thank you. I think it will lead to a partnership with the company. So, Two of Cups, sometimes a lover's card, but in this case, it's more about building a relationship, building a partnership. So, yeah, I think you might get the job. Licia, may I have a card? Oh, are you going to go set up at an event or something this weekend, or at a fair or a flea market? Or if anything, you may just be shopping. You may get a good deal. If it's maybe you've been trying to shop for, I don't know, a car or something. Um, yeah, it's all good. Deals with finances, all good stuff. Nihal is it Nihal? Well, I pass the exam, fine, and win. Here's that card again. Yeah, you will. She's got everything going for her. PDP, is my children's dad going to be able to come on out of the hospital? Not as quickly as you like. Not right now. There's still some something to finish up. So you don't want someone to go out of the hospital quicker than they should. Doesn't mean that card does not mean they're not coming out of the hospital. Just maybe not as quickly. Healing won't happen as quickly. I mean, they may come out, but they're not going to be back to top form yet. Okay, guys, it's almost 11 o'clock. I am going to try to get the next 3 questions that are down, and then we'll have to save the rest for next week. Alvaro, may I get a card on the convenience of applying to the new job in technology at GM? Page of Cups. Make sure that they know what all you have to offer. Don't hide your light under a bushel if you have another interview or something like that. But it is a card of the beginning of abundance, so I think it's a good sign. It's a good sign. Melissa, my spirit guide told me last night I'm going to die in 8 years. Is he right? Melissa, that was not your spirit guide. That was a demon. I'm kidding. But I'm kind of kidding because I don't think a spirit guide would tell you that. I would think it would be more of a malevolent spirit or something like that. So I would say I'm going to call horse shit on that one. I don't even think you need a card for it, but we're going to pull it. Ace of Wands, listen to other guides. Yeah, get more creative with who I don't know how you're conjuring these people up. But yeah, spirit guide's not going to tell you that. Nobody knows when somebody's going to die. Come on. But it wouldn't start eating right and exercising right now. Laura, what are upper management thoughts about me and my job? If you have to ask Laura, you know you're doing something wrong. But, well, I think they seem to like you. Ace of Cups, lots of emotions, good emotions flowing. Or it means you run your mouth too much. I don't know. Do you know which one it is? But no, I think they like you. Layla, a card for your son and you. It's a card of charity. I mean, take some extra time to spend together for bonding, or it could even be church. It can be spending time doing stuff for other people. It's spending time. Let's see. I'm skipping through because, guys, we have run out of time. Um, I just scrolled past one. Insight on how my audition went this past Tuesday. This is Norma. I felt good, but would love a card pull. The Devil. You didn't resort to the casting couch, did you, Norma? I don't know. The Devil card. Let me pull one to go with that. Weird. If you're going for the lead, I don't think you're going to get that, but you will be in the production. The reason I said that about the Devil card is the Devil card is about the ugly parts of ourselves. It can be about sex, addiction, blah, blah, blah. That's why I made the casting couch joke. But I don't think it'll go exactly as you want it to, but you're still going to be a part of it, I think. One more. PDP. I already answered one for you, PDP. Let me see if there's anyone else. Well, I don't see another one, so I'll answer that one because it's interesting. Is my children's dad's sister, cousin's mother's friend, working witchcraft on him? Usually the answer is no. Sunshine, everything's fine, everything's going well. Can mean shedding light on something, but no. Most of the time, people think, oh, I got witchcraft on me. Nope. You just made some bad choices. That's what it is most of the time. So, okay, guys, I got to get going because I got to go and make soap. I've ever showed you my tarot bag. It's velvet. This is what I keep my tarot cards in. So, once again, head over to Amazon, buy my new book, and please leave a review for it. Reviews are life and death to authors on Amazon. Any book that you've read recently, go and leave a review because that's how books get sold. My book on candle magic is a really good book on candle magic. I made sure to include parts that weren't in other books, but it's only got 9 reviews, so it's not selling well. It sells great in the store. I've sold 150 copies in the store because people pick it up, look through it, and love it. And also go check out my tarot magic book. For aromaG's Botanica, come in if you're local and see the painting we're doing, the work we're doing on the store. We're reviving things. We've been there, I think, 18, 19 years in that one location. It's time to make it look a little bit different. Time to breathe some new life into the place. And we have some new employees. Come and say hello to them. And and go to aromaG's.com. Buy something. Support us. aromags.com. Until next Friday, this is Papa G with aromaG's Botanica. Bye-bye.